Alistair's a Scotland fan. He's given us a call this morning. Morning, Alistair. You're live on talkSPORT Breakfast.
Morning, how you doing? I'm also an England fan.
Right. No, you're a bit of both, are you?
Oh, yeah, I've been in England for 30 years, so I like a bit of both.
Okay.
But just going with the clip you played before the news about what Stevie Clarke said, putting it in the hand of God, footballing gods. He's the one that picked the team. He's the one that sourced the team. It's not the gods, it's his tactics. It basically picked 25 wrong players. You know? And then at the end of it, to moan about a penalty, it's VAR, so what? Get up, deal with it, play the whistle. When Lukaku got 3 goals knocked off, hey-ho, he still played on. But for him to turn around and say, I'm not going to say too much because I like my money, if I was a Tartan Army fan paying thousands going out there and following those Muppets, you know, I would have something to say. But he summed it up, and hopefully his resignation's going in now.
Is that a bit harsh?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, that penalty decision is part and parcel of football. That was the opportunity for them to get themselves back into it. I know their performances, and I've said it, haven't been good enough over the 3 games. But listen, one thing I wouldn't say that the Scottish team lacked was energy, effort. They gave it everything.
In the first game, they lacked energy.
I think they just got rabbit headlights. Opening game, Germany struggled a little bit, but they always tried, they always worked hard. But unfortunately, at times in certain nations, certain teams, the quality is just not there. And I think for this tournament, they just haven't had the quality, which is why they're going home already.
Alistair, he had a little bit of an issue, didn't he, with the squad that he was selecting because there were so many injuries. Lyndon Dykes wasn't available. They had a problem with the right-back area. Aaron Hickey was out. Yeah. Nathan Patterson was out. And I think that right-back area is really, really important to them as well. You saw Ralston, especially in the first game, actually did all right last night, Ralston, but he struggled initially. You know, this is second-choice right-back at Celtic. So, you know, there is like you said, they haven't got necessarily the quality that you would like them to have in some of those positions, and certainly they didn't have their first-choice players in that. But Steve Clarke, do you think he's got a future as a Scotland manager, or do you think he's going to come under intense scrutiny? Because he's had 5 years in charge now. Largely, they've done a great job. I mean, they haven't qualified since 1998, and they've qualified for back-to-back tournaments.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't hit panic yet. I get it. It's only because it's raw, isn't it? It happened last night. The performance wasn't great. That's why, I guess, you get that reaction, that initial reaction where people go, do you know what? Nope. He's got to go now. But once everyone just settle down for a little bit, and when you take it in bulk, what he has done, he's done a good job. As you said, they're back-to-back tournaments. Let him go again. But it's unfortunately for Scotland, they just haven't got the... Look at, we're criticising England, right, about their performances, and look what we can pick from. Look at the players we can choose from in terms of the nation, the players playing across the globe. Unfortunately, Scotland, for whatever reason, just haven't got that particular player. They haven't got that many players to be able to go, he's got that high in quality, this quality, that quality. Unfortunately, so... I just think, relax. Just let it die down a little bit, and then once in a few days you've kind of settled down, you go, do you know what?
Interesting, and we lost Alistair, unfortunately, so we can't get him back to talk about why he's so frustrated. But I tell you what, if you are frustrated this morning, you're a Scotland fan, 03717 223344. Do you think that Steve Clarke made a mistake with his selection going into the tournament? Do you think he made a mistake by not putting Shankland on earlier? Do you think Shea Adams was the right one to lead the line? 03717 223344. We'd love to hear from you this morning.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.